Today is June 26th, 2026. And what I heard from Holy Spirit today is this. Because you wanted to curse me, then you will be cursed. If you had blessed me by receiving my gifts, then you would be blessed by my gifts. And from the book of Ezekiel, starting in chapter 7, verse 23, make a chain. The earth is full of perverted justice, the city full of violence. I'll bring up the cruelest of nations. They will seize their houses. I'll break their proud strength, and their sanctuaries will be defiled. Disaster, it has come. They seek peace, but there is none. One disaster comes after another, and rumor follows after rumor. From Ezekiel chapter 8, from the temple vision, starting in verse 3. A wind lifted me up between earth and heaven, and in a divine vision it brought me to Jerusalem, to the north-facing entrance of the gate, to the inner court. That was where the pedestal was for the outrageous image that incites outrage. There I saw the glory of Israel's God, exactly like what I had seen in the valley. He said to me, "Human one, look toward the north." So I looked north, and there north of the altar gate was this outrageous image in the entrance. He said to me, "Human one, do you see what they are doing? The terribly detestable practices that the house of Israel is doing here that drive me far away from my sanctuary? Yet you will see even more detestable practices than these." Then he brought me to the court entrance. When I looked, I saw a hole in the wall. He said to me, "Human one, dig through the wall." So I dug through the wall, and I discovered a doorway. And he said to me, "Go in and see what the wicked and detestable things that Israel is doing in there." So I went in and looked, and I saw every form of loathsome beasts and creeping things, and all the idols of the house of Israel engraved on the walls all around. The 70 elders of the house of Israel were standing in front of them, and all of them were holding censers in their hands, on their heads. Jaazaniah, Shaphan's son, was standing right there with them, and the scent of incense cloud rose up around them. He said to me, "Human one, do you see what the elders of the house of Israel are doing in the dark? Every one of them in their rooms full of sculptured things. They say, 'The Lord doesn't see us. The Lord has abandoned the land.'" He said to me, "You will see them performing even more detestable practices." He brought me to the entrance of the north gate of the temple, where women were sitting and performing the Tammuz lament to false god. Tammuz. He said to me, "Human one, do you see? Yet you will see even more detestable practices than these." He brought me to the inner courts of the Lord's temple. There at the entrance to the Lord's temple, between the porch and the altar, were 25 men facing towards the east, with their backs to the Lord's temple. They were bowing to the sun in the east. He said to me, "Do you see, human one? Isn't it enough that the house of Judah has observed here all these detestable things? They have filled the land with violence, and they continue to provoke my fury. Look at them. They even put the branch to their noses. I will certainly respond. I will certainly respond with wrath. I won't spare or pity anyone. Even though they call out loudly to me in my hearing, I will not listen to them." So, like I said, this prophecy is the same today as it ever was, because it's prophecy. And the only thing prophecy can do is fulfill itself. So here we are. Hope it blesses you.